Now, if you've ever played any of the Fable games, whether it's Fable, Fable Lost Chapters, or Fable Anniversary, you do know that these games are chock full of exploits and glitches. And what I'm going to be showing you today is an exploit that is unique to the Anniversary version of the game. Now, the Anniversary version of the game is actually usually the version of the game that doesn't let you do exploits and glitches that you could normally do in Fable Lost Chapters. There are a few glitches and exploits that just can't be done in Fable Anniversary just because there's no hero save and that sort of thing. But this one, because of how the game is, set up with its graphical interfaces and trade windows, it actually allows you to duplicate any item. Now, duplicating items in Fable normally doesn't really sound like that impressive of a feat. Like, sure, you can get a whole bunch of an item, but why would you really want more than you could normally buy of an item? Well, with Fable Anniversary, on the PC version in particular, there is the heroic version of the game, which it limits the amount of potions you can buy, and it also increases the cost of them. So on top of the fact that monsters deal more damage and the player deals less damage, it is harder to locate potions, and they are more expensive, so it's harder to, obtain them in general. They're more expensive, it's harder to get money, it's harder to buy potions. Even if you can buy potions, there's probably not going to be very many of them. As you can see here, there's only 2 will potions in stock, and there's no health potions. And you can see here that they cost 180 each, which is about double what they normally cost in game. Now, what you will also notice is that pretty much most items in the game are also going to be limited in their quantities. So when you go looking for things like food and for gifts, there's not going to be more than, maybe 6 maximum. Maybe you'll find a stack of 10 of something or other. But generally speaking, you're not going to find a lot of anything. So basically what you're going to do, any items really that you can buy a large number of, essentially. And basically these are just going to be sacrificial items for the duplication process. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to go town to town and buy as much of like the largest stacks of items that you can find. And then eventually, once you do that, you will come up with pretty large stacks of items. You'll start out with stacks in the 20s, and then you'll end up with stacks of like 50s and stuff, until eventually you'll end up with like, stacks of hundreds. And once you get a stack of like, a couple hundred of something, it becomes really, really easy to buy as many potions as you need from anywhere you can find them. So you can see here, this guy only has 2 will potions for sale. I don't have any of them, and I need a bunch of them, right? So I could either sleep for a couple days and wait for him to restock them every 2 days and keep buying them that way, or go town to town and buy them that way. That's going to be really slow, and I'm really not going to get that many potions. It'll take you weeks of in-game time to get like a dozen potions, so it's really, really not worth it. So anyways, now that I've rambled long enough and kind of prefaced all of this, it's time to show you exactly what I mean here, and it's time to actually do the exploit. So once you have a large stack of items, and you're going to need to make sure this is an item you can actually sell to that trader, what you're going to do is you're going to sell all of them to the trader, and then what that'll allow you to do is click here and see that it brings up this little buy window here, and it'll say buy 10, buy 50, buy maximum 214. But what you'll notice is that when you click these things here, that window does not go away. So what you can do is you can go over to potions where there's only ×2, and if you click this buy maximum 214, it'll buy 214 will potions. Now it will not buy it for the cost of 2, it will buy it for it'll buy 214 of them. So you are going to spend that much gold. The thing about this trick is that it lets you buy large quantities of potions, which are extremely necessary if you're actually playing the heroic mode difficulty of the game. So here I'm just going to show you, click buy 214, and you'll notice all the potions are gone. He doesn't have any to buy anymore. But if we go to sell, you'll notice I have 214 of them now. Alright guys, future me here. I just wanted to cover something that I kind of forgot to mention here. So after you duplicate something and you have these 214 of them here, what you can do if you need more of any item is just sell one back to the trader and then repeat the process. So you would sell one back and you would have 213 on hand. You do the glitch again, add another 214. That's 214 plus 213 is whatever the fuck that number is. Anyways, that I just wanted to point out that with any item, if you wanted more, like let's say you only had 10 crates to work with and 1 apple, you could use your 10 crates to duplicate 10 apples, sell 1 apple back, do the duplication again. You would have 19 apples. You could use those 19 apples to get whatever you could do that back and forth with items to get your big stack of items so that you can buy a bunch of potions, is basically what I'm saying here. Another thing you will notice is that the whole bartering system is completely fucked too. Like, you can't just like flip things back and forth. So you'll notice that I don't actually have all that much money as far as like Fable goes. I don't have like a huge stack of millions of gold, and that's because heroic mode makes it extremely difficult to make money. Actually, it takes about 7 guile to start making any amount of profit from flipping. So yeah, you're not making very much profit, if any at all, in this game. So anyways, real quick, we're gonna go to Bowerstone South, see if we can find ourselves, and I just fucked up. I totally just fucked up. I was supposed to buy the crates back. That was step 2 there. Well, anyways, for time's sake, I'm not going to go grab those crates. I don't actually care about this save file, so not all is lost. But anyways, what you would normally do is go back, pick up those crates, or not pick up the crates, you buy the crates back from him so that you can have them again to trade here. Because you can see I don't really have anything all that. I can't even sell my fucking tofu. What does this guy have? Does he have any? He has a single health potion. So yeah, that's pretty fucking useless if you ask me. A single health potion, like it's gonna heal me once, bro. Like that's yeah, it's useless. Actually, yeah, what I can do, that might work. I think will potion shows up underneath health potion, so this should actually work. So what we'll do is we'll sell him the health potions. You click here, it brings up the buy 214, and see if you click one of these, it'll go away. So what you have to do is you have to click up here and do something like that, or you can just click the other category or whatever, and it has to be the item at the top. As far as I know, there's no way around the fact that it has to be the item on the top. So this might mean that you have to buy everything except for the item that you're trying to buy before you can duplicate it. But anyways, hover over the health potion, buy max 214, buy max 214, right? So he doesn't have any more potions to sell, and now we have 214 health potions, 214 will potions, and that will last us a very, very long time. We can drip feed ourselves with potions, no problem with that. And again, this is pretty much only necessary for the heroic mode version of Fable Anniversary. So if you play it on Xbox, you actually do not have the option for heroic mode. It's just the default gameplay mode if you have it on Xbox. But if you have the PC version, whenever you create a hero, it gives you the choice to do chicken mode or heroic mode. Heroic mode being this extra difficulty mode, and chicken mode basically just being the way the game was normally meant to be played. So this is something that only really applies to heroic mode, but it still works. Whether or not you're doing chicken mode or heroic mode, if you're playing Fable Anniversary, this duplication glitch works anywhere in the game. So I mean, if you ever just want like a shitload of items, or you want to like duplicate your emeralds so that you can flip those more, or anything like that, you know, there's a whole bunch of applications for this duplication glitch that aren't necessarily strictly for, you know, heroic mode only. I actually kind of showcase that in my Fable Anniversary playthrough that I'm doing right now. So if you guys want to check that out, I definitely have a video on that as well. Let's see if I can remember to actually put a card up in this video, but you guys should just check out that series anyway if you're into the whole Fable Anniversary thing, because it's a fun series. It's the achievement run-through, so I'm going to be getting 100% achievements for Fable Anniversary in that run-through. But anyways, that's enough rambling for this video. Just wanted to show you guys this cool little exploit glitch thingy. If you guys enjoyed it or you found it useful, make sure to leave a like. It definitely helps me out. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to this channel if you want to check out any more of this content, or any of my other gaming content for that matter. And then, of course, for as little as 99 cents a month, you can help support this channel monetarily, maybe help me pay some bills around here, that sort of thing. But yeah, with that being said, this has been Plock the Master Gamer with some Fable Anniversary, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.